Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So today we're gonna review some new releases. Some I have different things that are had the chance to play with a little bit this week. So I've got the new Makeup Forever foundation, as well as two new bronzers. The Summer Friday that is released like maybe 3 weeks ago, and also the Fenty Beauty bronzer balm, and I have also the Kosas blush in a balm stick. So that's the new stuff we're gonna play with, and other items that are not new on the market, but they are new to me. So we're gonna play with everything. Let's start. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna prime. So this is from Armani, the Luminous Silk Illuminating Primer. This is new to me. It's not really new in the market, so that's what we're gonna use. This primer is made in France. It's 30 milliliter or 1 fluid ounce. And I wanted to say this has a little bit of a fragrance. It's a kind of a powder flower fragrance, so it looks like this. And it says that it's illuminating, but I didn't find it was quite illuminating. Like, it's not the kind of primer that you put underneath and you're gonna see through your foundation to give you more luminosity. So I could have picked one that gives more luminosity, because we're gonna use the Makeup Forever foundation, which claims to be a satin matte. So, but that's the one I wanted to use today. And yeah, it retails for $70 Canadian. You can find it at Sephora or Shopper Drugs Mart. That's the foundation. So we're gonna let it sit 2-3 minutes, and we're gonna apply the foundation. Before we go with the foundation, I just wanted to mention some claims for the primer that I found. That they say it's a water-based gel makeup primer that hydrates, smooths, and visibly plumps, delivering a fresh, radiant, dewy finish for glowing skin. So as I said again, it's glowy, just a little bit glowy on the face by itself if you use just the primer, but it's not gonna give you a luminosity that will go through the foundation. And they say it's a go for normal, oily, and dry skin, and the concern is for dryness and dullness. And the ingredients will be hyaluronic acid and LHA that will gently exfoliate and visibly brighten skins over time with daily use. So this I cannot claim because I don't use this one every day, but I mean, you can go with pretty much all your skin concern will be, in my opinion, would be better if you use skincare products, because anyway this one will be on top of the skincares. But it's nice to have something even that help with your concerns to use with this primer. So that's for the claim. So now we're gonna use the this beauty here. So I'm gonna use one pump of it, and I'm gonna apply it with my fingers. It's the best way I think you can apply this with, because the consistency is really thin. So I feel if you use a sponge, it's gonna grab too much product. It's not really runny, but I feel that it's really thin. It's not a thick viscosity gel like. It's really thin. Maybe you can also go with a brush, but I will go with my finger. So I'm just gonna use a bit on my backhand, and I'm gonna apply it. I like to dot here and there first. And also this has a little bit of a fragrance. And I will tell you right away that this dries really quickly. So I mean, you have time to play with it, but I mean, it's gonna dry. And so it's self-setting, and I feel already it's drying while I'm applying it. So it's gonna give you, you don't need to powder it. That's the nice thing about it. So I'm just gonna maybe use a little bit more because I feel I didn't apply everywhere on my nose. Really, really thin. If you need, you can use concealer to spot conceal some places you want. If you have, like me, right redness. How is it? I think that's fine. Yes, it's already dried. So it's buildable. The two last time I used it 4 times already. And I can say the longevity is quite good. I will compare this with the Makeup by Mario, the latest release they have, the Surreal Skin, because the finish is quite the same. But right from the bat, when I used it, I compare with on my hands, and the Makeup by Mario is a little bit thicker, and it goes a little bit in my lines. This Makeup Forever is Makeup by Mario, but a step better. So that's the way I feel about it. I forgot to mention that this Makeup Forever foundation, um, I think this gonna be it's gonna replace the same foundation they have with this same color cap. And just to show you, it was like this one, Makeup Forever, but with this color cap. This one with the white cap is the more glowy version. So they had before. So I just wanted to mention that for this product. Another thing I wanted to mention, I picked mine in the shade 102C with this formulation, and on the glowy one or the matte one I had the shade 1N06. So just if you have the same shade, and the Makeup by Mario, just to tell you, I have 3.5C from this one. So that's about the foundation. I think I'm not gonna powder it because it's already feeling already dry. And we are gonna play with some cream bronzer and cream blush. So let's go with the bronzer. Okay, so now we're gonna play with the Summer Fridays bronzer balm. It's called Bronzer Butter Balm, and this one I have mine in the shade Sand. Sand. It's the lightest shade, and I was confused on the side because I already have difficulties with the shades, the images and everything, and I thought it would be kind of yellowish undertone, but actually it's really it's the lightest shade and it's really neutral as a shade. So we're gonna apply this on one half of my face because I want to play with the Fenty Beauty one with the other half, and we're gonna also compare each other. So with the Summer Fridays, I just wanted also to kind of compare this with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, because it's a balmy product. And so what I did, we cannot really see it, but I will just put a little bit more because the Makeup by Mario is really thin and doesn't have a lot of coverage. It's good because if you want to have time to build, you can build it. It's really natural looking, no makeup days. As the Summer Fridays, a little bit more, you have more payoff for the pigmentation. So on this side, you have the Summer Fridays, and the other side is the Makeup by Mario. And I have my Makeup by Mario is on in my it's the shade light. And Summer Fridays, as I said, it's the lightest shade, which is sand. So if I look at the colors, they are quite identical. Maybe the Makeup by Mario, no, it's identical. They looks a little bit different on my hand because one is a little bit lighter, and the Makeup by Mario gives a little bit more luminosity. As the other one is not matte, it's like on a scale from 1 to 10, with the luminosity as 10, I feel it's gonna be 6.5. So that's the two comparisons. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush, this brush, to apply the Summer Friday product. I'm just gonna grab my mirror, which is a little bit far. So here, okay. Um, I'm just gonna apply on this side of my face. And I'd used it yesterday with the same foundation, and sometimes my I'm afraid that it's gonna lift the foundation underneath. Sometimes when I use bronzer and blush, and I like to dab, but sometimes I want to spread a little bit, and sometimes it can lift, but that's not the case. It stays there, doesn't lift the foundation. It's a self-setting foundation. I tell you, it's the most beautiful one I've seen from this kind of finish. I like it better than the Makeup by Mayo. So that's one side. So I can just maybe put a little bit more so we can see, but it's really natural finish, balmy, comparable to the Makeup by Mayo. I really like it. For summer, I think it's the go-to and the ideal. Now we're gonna go with the Fenty Beauty. It's called, it's written on the opposite side. Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Soufflé. It's a pretty consistency. I just don't want to push too hard. I don't want to damage it, but it's a little bit like the MAC Glow Play blush. And mine, I have it in the shade Biscotti 02. I found the shades representation on internet was really odd. It was looking like more like a foundation. The lighter shade was looking like a foundation shade. So that's why I picked the shade 2. I wasn't quite sure, but finally the shade 2 match also for me. It's not too yellow or orangey. It's really neutral side, but maybe less neutral than the Summer Friday. Maybe just a little bit more warm, but it works for me. This is 15 gram or 0.52 ounce, and it's made in Italy. So what I'm gonna do, because it's a stiffer formula, I'm gonna use a more dense brush. I have the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. It's the opposite, yes. This is a little bit more dense than the one I use with the Summer Friday. So I'm just gonna pick some. And it's really, it doesn't grab a lot. So that's why I use this brush. And this we're gonna go with on the other side. So I'm gonna go this side. We're gonna put more because we don't see that much. I forgot at the beginning of the video to put the light, so I just put it now, so maybe it's a little bit different. It's putty but stiff still. You have to grab a little bit more to apply. I felt the Summer Fridays was easier to apply. That's quite good. So, as about the longevity, um, I will say the Fenty Beauty was kind of disappearing about 5-6 hours of wear, as opposed to the Summer Fridays, which for me was still there at the end of the day. So, if it's a concern that that Summer Friday maybe is a little bit more, it wears longer. Okay, we're gonna go now with the blush. But before, I just wanted to share with you some nice brushes that I found on Amazon. It's from the brand TEOYALL. It's made in China. But I was looking for a set of brush that I can use my concealer, blush, cream blushes, and this was in a set of three brush, which are quite small. A little one, I'm just gonna open them from the bags because I have three of them. I ordered 3 kits, so I have 9 brushes like that. So you have one that is a size that is good for me. I use it for the cream blush, and the two other sizes are like this: a teeny one for concealer and a bigger one for concealer. But I like to interchange, maybe not the small one for blushes, but the two other ones I use either for blush or conceal. So it was really a cheap and affordable option, and I enjoy using them. So that's what we're gonna use today to apply the cream blush. Now I have two blushes that I want to talk to you about. Let's start with the new release from Kosas. This is the one. It's called. Okay, I'm sorry. It's called the. Let's see. The Impressionist Multistick Cream Blush Stick. It's for cheek and lip. I got mine in the lightest shade, which is the shade Intuition. Let's see it. It looks dark from the outside, but it's actually not too bad. It's medium shade. That's the shade we have. It's a kind of brownish, pinkish, muted tone, and it's really nice. I have some. It comes in 7 shades, and some of the shades are really interesting. This Intuition I'm showing you here. Intuition is the lightest one, but one of the shade Nuance seems also good for a light skin tone. And one shade that I was kind of thinking, yeah, Nuance. Maybe it could be a nice shade also to bronze tour. So maybe I'm gonna pick this one too. So let's play with the Intuition shade, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my from this kit. I'm gonna use this brush here, which has a little bit of an angle. So I put on my back of my hand. I'm just gonna grab what I have here to start with. So let's apply it here. And as you know, I like to go a little bit up on the side. So I'm gonna put more. I would compare this type of product. For me, it's similar to the House Labs Balm stick. The shades are not the same, but the finish, the play, and the experience of using it is it's thin, it's transparent, it's really a balm, and it's for me equal to the House Lab. For the longevity, I don't know. I didn't compare side by side and wear both to say which one is the longest um, longevity. This is nice. So that's we're gonna continue with other things. There is another blush that is new to me, not new on the market, but actually we're gonna. I'm not gonna try it on my face today, but it's from Westman Atelier. Um, it's the stick blush. I got mine in the mini size, and my shade is Coquette. And actually, I was looking for something really pink, baby pink, but not pink with a bluish undertone. I was looking for a baby pink, and because I started to do a declutter on of some of the product I have, and I had my most oldest cream blush. I think this is the first cream blush that was available on the market. There is a clinic that makes the chubby stick, which is kind of here for a long, there for a long time, and this L'Oreal infallible longwear shaping stick, and I had this was in the 2018-17, and it was in the shade Sexy Flush. Everyone was raving about this shade, and I was looking for something comparable in the shade, and I found this Westman Atelier. So I'm just gonna swatch on my end the color so you can see. It's this kind of shade. This is a shade that I really like to use in the summer, and I wanted really to declutter my L'Oreal. I'm just gonna put aside. So L'Oreal is a little bit more blue undertone as opposed to the Westman Atelier, but on the cheeks it's the same. So bye bye L'Oreal, and welcome home Westman Atelier. Okay, so I didn't apply any concealer, and I sometimes I don't use concealer, but I do need to touch up my nose because I didn't probably put enough of the foundation, but I don't want to put more foundation. So I'm just gonna grab my MAC 6-pan choice of concealer, and I'm gonna use the smaller brush from this brush set, and I'm gonna play with these two shades, the top one here and the middle one. That's the two shades that fits my skin tone, and I'm just gonna touch up a little bit on my nose just to make sure I cover the redness. Voila, that's fine. Next we are gonna play with some new to me, but it's kind of new from Essence. It's where is it? Here. The Essence Jelly Grip Eyeshadow Primer. So this Essence have this Jelly Grip primer for the face, and they released this also for the eyes, the eyelid. So I was thinking maybe it's gonna grip more the shadow that I'm gonna apply. If you apply maybe something that is more not maybe glittery, shimmery, that flakes up a little bit. So we're gonna apply this on the eyelid. It's really fresh when you apply it, and it's cooling. And we're gonna spread it a little bit, so to make sure we have an even coat. And I'm gonna let it sit a little bit so it dries a little bit. And while it's drying, we're gonna play with the brows. Okay, so for the brows, we're gonna use, I bought it from YesStyle. It's from Dear A. and it's a 0.9 millimeter brow pencil, so it's the micro teeny tip. I have mine in the shade Cool Ash, and it's really creamy. The tip is a little bit elongated, but not too much, so it's easy to use, because some of them are really in a triangle shape, and you have to put it on the right side to apply. So this one is really teeny, so it doesn't make difference, and it's really creamy, so you can build nice lines. So I'm gonna apply it on this one first, teeny stroke. I'm gonna pause, finish the other one, and we're gonna continue with the eyeshadow. I wanted to mention about also this brow pencil. I really like it's really thin, but it doesn't break. So I think they made a nice formulation with this pencil. Okay, now we're gonna play with some high-end product, nice and costly, but it's really a nice palette. It's from Dolce&Gabbana. It's the Ever Icon Eye palette. I got mine in the shade 03 Chrome Star, and it's also made in Italy. And this I just wanted to show you in the pan. You have all the colors, all the neutrals that you need if you're a neutral eyeshadow girl. You have this is my base shade. It's always that kind of shade that I'm using. It's a taupey and cool taupe shade, and you have from the pan, this one in the middle has a little bit more sparkle, but it's shimmer shade, and you have cool and a little bit warmer tone with this one, and a little bit warmer tone also with this one, but I say warm, but it's really neutral. But this one is a really taupey shade. It's just more on that one here. I'm gonna take this shade first, the one on the top. For those of you who are in Canada, I had to order mine on Macy's, because for the people in US, you can get it from Sephora, unless I'm wrong. So we're gonna use this one. I'm just gonna tap a little bit, and we're gonna, I don't know if I'm okay, yes. I'm gonna apply on the upper part of the lid, and I want to do it a little bit gentle today. I don't want an heavy look. And there is no kickoff. I mean, in the pan, the product is really well pressed. That's for the crease. I think I'm gonna go a little bit on the peachy side with the shades. I'm gonna start with the center of my eyelid. I think I want to go pale, so most of my lid will be this shade, which is a little bit more peachy. This one is a bit more rosy. So we're gonna go with the peachy, and I'm using a Sigma brush number E32 blending exact blend brush. So we're gonna tap it on the center. It's a really nice, no kickoff, really sophisticated shade and palette and finish. Well, right there, it's already top on the lid. And I'm gonna darken on the outer edge, and because I use this, which is a more peachy, we are gonna use with this one, with this shade, which is a little bit warmer than the one on the bottom. So we're gonna pick this one. I just use the other side of the brush. I can take a little bit more. Voila. I'm gonna put on here the shade and the swatches from this palette. This palette comes in 3 combination. As I said, mine is on the shade 03. So that's for the eyelid. Now we're gonna go with the lip. I want to use this, which is new to me, kind of new also on the market. It's from Colfi. It's they say it's lip oil, but a staining lip oil, and it's called Lassie Lip Staining Long Lasting Moisturizing Lip Oil. This comes in all the shades you see here, 9 shades. I have mine in the shade Rose, which is from the sample you see, it's the 3rd shades from the top on the swatches. This is and they describe this shade as a pink nude shade. And what I like about this formula, it's really long lasting on the lips. It's gonna stain the lips, but with the oil, I feel it gives, it's gonna stay there. My problem with the lip stain is it dries my lips a lot, and when it fade out, because it's not there forever, it stays in the lines, which I don't like. So this formulation is really, it have both ideal world. It's gonna stay there, but it's gonna hydrate your lips. So we're gonna apply this one. The formulation is really thin. It doesn't have any plumping effect. No taste, which I like. So this one is the color of my lips, but just a tinge darker. So it's perfect. And it gives a little bit of luminosity as well. It's not a matte formula. I don't feel I need to powder my face today because yes, I did use a balmy cream product on my face, but it's dried, so I don't think I need. But just because this is a more matte finish, the foundation, I'm just gonna put a little bit of luminosity. I'm just gonna use my go-to for the moment, the D'Alba first spray serum. That's gonna just give me back the glow that I maybe lost, but I didn't lost a lot. So I'm just gonna apply this and I come back. So it's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can write me comments below. I'm gonna put all the products in the descriptions also below. I am preparing a new video for this week. It's gonna be a new brand to me. We're gonna play with some products, new foundations, new lip products, and I have a surprise for you on that video. So I hope you stay tuned and take care of yourself. Bye bye.